Greetings. How are you? I am fine. Anyway, welcome to my impromptu live stream. I was reading about writing fictional stories and how you can create a story that it is easy to suspend your disbelief and enjoy fully, even if the physics written into the fictional universe are not even remotely like our own, the laws of physics. So when you do this, of course, you might do this like if you'd like to have a malleable timeline in your story. You might want to do a little work to make sure that it's easy to follow the different timeline changes that you're doing. Plan carefully ahead when you write a fictional story like that, and make sure you maintain a certain amount of momentum as well, so that you're not, slowing down the story and the plot. But basically, you just have to be careful not to confuse the reader by not making it clear when the time changes occur, or if the story jumps around to different time periods, you have to delineate that clearly. But I think that it's fully plausible in any fictional story to have the malleable timeline, because if you suspend your disbelief by knowing that the writer intended for the laws of physics to allow for a malleable timeline, then you shouldn't have any problem enjoying the story after you accept that uh, assumption. It's kind of like running a simulation. I remember in Star Trek Voyager when B'Elanna Torres was trying to talk down the warhead that she had programmed. It was a Cardassian weapon pre-programmed to go after a Maquis target, but she had gotten her hands on it and programmed it to go after a Cardassian military base, and then it had gotten swept up by the same wave that had taken Voyager into the Delta Quadrant in the first place. So it was lost, and its navigation systems were malfunctioning, and it had picked a different planet entirely. And B'Elanna was saying to it, run a diagnostic on your navigation, and it said there was nothing wrong, and she's trying to convince it that it has the wrong target. And so she's explaining to the computer, just hypothetically. And the computer said, oh, but we're not really 70,000 light years from home. And B'Elanna says, remember, computer, this is hypothetical. And the computer immediately then said, assumption entered. That's what you have to do with your brain. When you're having trouble enjoying a story, and in particular when it does not jibe with our current laws of physics in our world, you just have to say to yourself, that must be the writer intending that the laws of physics allow for that in his fictional world. Assumption entered. And then naturally, you're in control of your brain. You tell yourself what to think. Nobody else tells you what to think. So if that's what you want to believe, then you believe that. And because it's a fictional world, there's no way to prove it or disprove it. It's fiction. It's completely made up for entertainment purposes by someone's imagination, which should be limitless. Like, a lot of people will say that you need imagination to solve complex problems, and you do. But you're supposed to be able to imagine beyond that. Imagination is meant to be endless. You're supposed to continue to try to imagine even more and never stop imagining, because the more you can imagine, the more you may find better solutions to things in the future. So, and then incorporating other people's imaginings can only assist in that, which is the whole idea of IDIC, infinite diversity in infinite combinations. And that should also help you enjoy a malleable timeline story. So, anyway, that is my blog for the day about malleable timelines in fiction. Thanks for watching, and you have a great night.